live, but it wasn't going, right? So what I was trying to say, y'all gonna cover me as I'm driving just a little bit. I was talking about a whole bunch of different things, but you wanna know what I was also thinking about too, world? For just a whole bunch of different things that's going on, especially like for the girls and stuff like that. Like, cause I always say, like, for whatever people are doing or whatever people got going on and stuff like that, why would people be so concerned about what people got going on? Meaning, how I dress, how I go about it, what I'm driving. You know what I mean? I always look at it like that. That's why I never really worry about too much about what people got going on. That's why I really don't be checking out people pages and shit like that. It's because I feel like if I start watching people, I start watching you just a little bit too much, guess what? I'm gonna start acting like you. I'm gonna start speaking like you, right? It's so funny. I think I was being a little bit petty, just a little bit, because a lot of people don't understand that part. You like, what? I was talking shit just a little bit. For I was saying, oh, somebody had said, oh, I'm thick, but I'm just a little bit thicker. You know, I'm pretty. I hate that. I don't even want to say that. Because you know how everybody was going around saying like the pretty face card, this is that and the third. And I felt like everybody, certain people was trying to shame people. I feel like everybody, we are all pretty. You like, what? We are. We are. Everybody have their own look. Everybody have their own style. And that's what makes us all unique. It is. So why care about what people got going on? Just be who you need to be. My son was saying something to me the other day, right? And he was saying, Mom, can we get this? Can we get that? And I said, you know what, son? I said, yo, I'm in the season of I want to get the things, that I want, not that I need. You heard what I said? Get shit that you need. Not, no, how was it? Like saying, for instance, say, you know how some people, oh, I need a car. So guess what? Guess what they're going to do? They're just going to get a car because they need a car instead of getting what you want, right? I always say that. That's why I always say, if I can't do a lot of different things like the right way, the correct way, then I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it because I need it. That means I'm going to be settling for less. I think a lot of people have been settling for less. And that's like I feel like it's shorting yourself. It really, 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 really is. And that shit is terrible and it's bad. Now for the girls who want to like create different things, because I've been seeing like a lot of people have been criticizing people, meaning the way that they go about like the way that they want to do certain things. And I always like to tell people who, can I park over there by the store? No, I come this way. I'll park over here. For people, right? Just because she on there, wait a minute, motherfuckers. Just because she on there on her page, all you might see is this, that, and the third. I am. Let me turn this off real quick. I got mad people looking. Hold on one second. Just because you see me doing this, and you might see me doing that, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm this, that, and the third. Hi, who the fuck? What they say? Holy shit. Who said that? Don't nobody care? Apparently you care. You care because you the one who said something. I know I don't care. That's what makes me so powerful. You know what makes people powerful? when you don't give a fuck. So I don't care. Right? I don't care how you feel about me. Like I said that. Like it's so funny because somebody had said that the other day. Like, oh, this, that, and the third. Right? Listen, you like what? If people was to actually like take that from out of their vocabulary, meaning they care about what people feel about them, or because somebody want to get on the screen and they want to say this, like, why the fuck should I care about somebody saying some shit to me and they all the way to fucking Africa? Like, you don't live with me. You don't get down with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't get money with me. So why I really gonna give a fuck if you don't care? Like, if you care, like, you ugly, like, yeah, whatever. It's like 15 other motherfucking people that think that I'm the most gorgeous person on the planet. So why should I really care? I always think about that. So people have to keep that shit in mind. Why would you even allow somebody to even like like dictate your fucking feelings and shit? I always say that, right? For I'm not the nigga that got the problem. You got the problem. I always say that shit. So because you saying this, it's supposed to make me cry. I'm supposed to cry. I'm supposed to cry because you don't like me. I'm supposed to cry because you don't fuck with me. It's okay. You'll catch up in the end, mustard. You like what? Niggas will catch up in the end when niggas is gonna see niggas on buses and magazines and shit like that. I always say that shit. For the person that you trying to shit on and play, nigga, you might just need me at the end. You might just need me to help your punk ass out, right? So niggas should be careful how they treat people. Always. Always and forever. So it is what it is. You like what? No, somebody just left a crazy ass six. Yeah, it's y'all want to see where I'm at? I'm in the store. Hold on, let me see. Alright, that's fine. So I'm in the store right now. Thank you. And let me get that over there. Let me get the big room over there. The yeah. Thank you. Man. So don't be worrying about if niggas don't like you. Fuck niggas. You like what? Fuck niggas. Get money, stay out the way, do what you need to do for yourself. That's the whole goal. That's what I stand for. Like, and I want people to understand that. That's why sometimes I let people write what they want to write, especially the foul and the messed up comments and shit. I always leave that shit there because it's people that need to know that shit. You like know what? That the world is just fucked up, right? So I always say when you see a whole bunch of shit that's fucked up, let's be glad that that's not us. You know how many people woke up this morning and they just fucking miserable. They're miserable. They have nothing to be happy about. That's the lowest form of energy that anybody could ever have for themselves. They walking around in a messed up ass energy. You see me, nigga gonna talk about they don't care. It's okay. Cause I don't care either. Like what? I don't. And people should be like that. I always say that. Do people pay people bills? Is people paying people bills? No. When you lay down and you go to sleep, are you looking at people? People be giving people too much power, and that's crazy. How can you ever give people that much power over you from their words? Nah, not in this season. That's why I always be trying to tell people. So let's thank God for those people who have let's thank God for those people who have really healed. Yeah, that's what it is. And people don't understand that part. So for people who want to pop shit, I'm just saying, like, nigga, I've been in this room. You like, what? I've been in this room healing. So the betrayal and the certain shit that you thought that you could have did to me, I always say that shit. Now, if you would have caught me maybe 12 months ago, the shit that you saying out of your mouth could have penetrated me. And people don't think about that. Ooh, slow down in your beamer, homie. you like what? Slow down in your beamer, homie. Yeah, in this beamer, you know. They be talking about, they like what? It's troopers, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all niggas what I'm doing. You like what? Hold on 1 second. Right? Oh, I got it. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm doing just a little bit. Wait. Ooh. I don't want to get in trouble. Like what? Get in trouble. Like what? I ride around comfortably every fucking day. You like what the fuck you talking about? I ride around comfortably every day. Yeah. If I want to jump on a fucking plane, I could jump on a plane. You heard what I said? and have a fucking car pick me up when I'm done. So why should I ever care about what anybody trying to say about me? People's words are powerless to me. Yeah. I'm no longer in that space. I always say that. So people need to get in that space. Right, Nana Shirley?
Yeah, right.
We be all over chilling. We be eating and shit. So no, it is what it is.
Greasy sausages.
Greasy sausages. You said greasy sausages and shit.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm just chilling. I just wanted to say that. I always say that. I don't be like I always I shouldn't say that shit. I be playing like niggas. That's why niggas be so mad. Especially sometimes they come by, they see me however maybe, or I might not just fit the bill. See me, and then the next time I'll be looking like a pretty ass light skinned ass stallion. But then I don't want to deal with people, right? That's crazy. You see people, you know, some people are fucking diamonds in the rough. You just gotta just rub off the dirt a little bit. Yeah, I was trying.
It's a pretty dog.
Isn't it a pretty dog? That's an expensive ass motherfucking poodle, isn't it, Miss Shirley?
Yeah, he's beautiful.
So to the person who left that comment, you think I give a fuck? And I don't mean to say it like that. Yeah, I'm just saying, you gotta look at it. A lot of people have survived so much shit that people can't even fucking comprehend. Yeah. So when they say or they try to do a little bit of shit, it's like, how could whatever you trying to say or whatever you trying to do to me hurt me? That shit don't hurt me, man. We talking about, nigga, I be pinned up. You like pinned up? I'll go get me some shit and be, I don't know, hide in a motherfucker. 37 floors and higher. And you're like, what? Is that serious? Especially when you be on point. Like, not be on point, but you be so like on your target, meaning that only thing that you gonna have is a good life, a good soft life. People should know that. It's 2026, it's the 14th, and people still on bullshit and wonder why people don't want to deal with them. I always say that. Baby girls, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. Straight like that. You don't gotta prove shit to nobody at all. I was trying to talk about this weird ass fucking practitioner, because everybody want to keep talking about this Instagram bitch trying to destiny swipe with people, but why nobody ain't talking about the motherfucking practitioner? That bitch should definitely go bankrupt. You like, why she should go bankrupt? Because now that's letting me know, you evil, wicked ass bitch. You like, what? You in the field of fucking up people's lives. You like messing up people's lives? Hell yeah. Everybody want to keep talking about this. What the fuck her name? Tatiana. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Tatiana mini fucking bear shit. Nah, she gonna fall on the sword, and so the fuck is the practitioner. No practitioner on this fucking planet should even accept motherfucking money, knowing that a bitch is coming in there and they trying to take somebody else's destiny.
Fucking Boba's gone. There ain't no more.
Really? Oh shit. So I don't care about none of that. And I just said that. I just predicted that. I just prophesied that people should be very, very careful. For a bitch, these bitches is not normal. Like what? Absolutely not. I don't promote that shit. I'll never promote that shit. Nobody should be fucking around with nobody's what you call that? Like the way people feel. They're manipulating. Nobody should be manipulating nobody. If he don't want to fuck with you, if she don't want to fuck with you, then you shouldn't be going up there trying to have a motherfucker trying to convince somebody. Convince people. You gonna convince motherfucker. You gonna put a spell on the nigga? Like, you wicked ass bitch.
You're not on this side, are you?
I don't know. You know it always take me forever to park. It always take me forever to park. Yeah. I suck. I don't even know. I remember, God is so good. When I went to go take my driver's test, I passed on the first time, and I suck parallel parking. I do. I'll go around the whole motherfucking earth before I can go and park and shit like that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that shit.
We gotta close the window.
Shit goofy, and I don't like that people talking about spirituality, because not every practitioner is out there trying to fuck people's lives up.
Taking these
Yeah, and that shit's not cool. That's the shit not cool. So people gonna start getting their gifts and a whole bunch of other shit. I just said that. I just said that. Especially people who doing shit like that. Like they offerings and a whole bunch of things that they be trying to offer up so they can get a whole bunch of different things. They're not going to be acceptable. You said calm down? Man, you like what? Calm down just a little bit. Just a little bit. I want people to understand that you got to be in a space where you can't allow people to determine, or you can't allow a person because they're just so ignorant and they didn't do enough self-healing. Now they want to reflect on other people. So many people are trying to reflect unnecessary crap on people. Meaning, yeah, I'm an insecure. I got insecurities. That don't mean other people are insecure. I'm just a wicked ass, lying ass person. That don't mean I'm a wicked ass, lying ass person. And what mess me up too all the time is, yo, people be putting people in the dirt. Meaning, yo, you don't know what this person dealing with, and you see that shit a lot on social media, however that it may be, or in person. You don't know that I'm not saying me, but it's the truth. Somebody about to die in the next 10 minutes. And I shouldn't say it like that, but it's the truth. And you know why they're about to pass away in the next 10 minutes? It's because of the words that somebody had just said to them. And they didn't know that they was on their last leg. But because people be so fucking ignorant and they don't understand that their words have power, are putting people in the dirt. And that's how I look. So somebody said, don't nobody give a shit. So I said, I don't give a shit either. Because I'm good at the end of the day. Regardless if I wasn't good, I'm still good. And I'm not going to allow nobody to destroy my spirit. And people should feel like that. People need to take their power back. You like, take my power back. Take my power back. Calm down. Calm down. It's so crazy. People be wanting people to be messed up so bad. You like, what? Heck yeah, yo. People be wanting people to be just so messed up so bad. So bad. So bad. And people are not messed up like that. People are not even messed up like that. That's the crazy part. No sabotaging around in here. You like, what? No, people will be a fool to let people sabotage whatever they got going on. For real. Like, what? That's why I always say, pay attention. I don't know if people heard what I was saying, but I was like, pay attention. Like, what? Pay attention. Where my stuff at? All my stuff over here. Pay attention. Pay attention. For people who want to let you know. You're like, what? Heck yeah. That's how people know the things that they're doing is successful. You know how? Because you let me know. So once people let you know that it's a go, then keep going. So you guys have a great day. Let me get off of here. He said, calm down. No, I'm not. Like, what? I'm just saying. That's crazy. He like, what's crazy? People don't understand. I've been fighting. Not me, but I'm just saying. People have been fighting very, very hard. He like, what? Very hard. Exactly. Very, very hard to be who they need to be. And people be thinking that it's mad funny, and it's not funny to mess with people like that. You like, what? Heck no. You know, let me show you my face. Let me show you my face. Because people don't understand that. Let me show y'all my face, and then I'm about to get off, right? Let me show you my face, right? Right, people don't understand. For the same people sometimes, for the same people that might cast judgment or however that it may be, are gonna be the same people that they're gonna have to go back and they're gonna need help with. And people don't be thinking that. For the way that you treat people, you need to be very, very careful. Because you just might need that person. Meaning, what you mean? You might just see this person in a business meeting. Or however that it may go. Or this person just might be, that might be my grandfather. You know what I mean? That might just be my cousin. And people don't think like that. What really blows my mind sometimes is how people get up here on social media, and they have great ass jobs. We're seeing it on the news, right? But because they come up here and they think that everything is safe and everything is good, they feel like they can perform the way that they're performing, and not knowing that it's always somebody who might know somebody. You like, it's like that sometimes. So a person might have a good ass job, but because of the way, and that people don't understand that too sometimes. I think I was saying that for on a lot of people applications, why you think, like, it was crazy. Like, you had girls who was like working at real good jobs, but because they be so pressed to take a selfie, or they so pressed to do a video and then they post it and then they get mad and then they want to come on social media like, I got fired. No, 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 no. It was in your application. You like, what? Because in everybody application, when you're dealing with stuff, it says that shit. Like, you represent this company. So while you're here or whatever that you're doing, you have to be very, very careful of the different things that you're doing. Most importantly, you can't be posting a whole bunch of different things as you're representing our brand. That's why you have a lot of different things that are cut off a whole bunch of different things, because it's already patent in a way that is already being represented. So people should keep that shit in mind. Yeah, that's crazy. But thank you for telling me to calm down. I never get mad. I never get mad. You know why I get mad? I get mad because I always think about people who are behind me. Because I know some people are not as strong as me, right? So just because I can take it, I always think like that. Maybe somebody else behind me can't take it. I always think like that. And I don't think people think like that. But I do know, because of my actions and the different things that I can say can mess people up, and people don't think like that, right? I have never seen it. I've seen it so much. Like, what I do. I do. It's crazy. It really is. The biggest thing I've seen on social media is when the guy said, it's mad funny how a guy could like somebody or a girl can like somebody, but because of the environment or because of the people that might be around him or her, just because somebody don't like them, then they won't even want to deal with somebody, right? So that, I think that that's very, very weird. People shouldn't be in the season of trying to prove stuff to people like that. I always say that, for just because five people, however, might not like that, you might have 1,000 or 10,000 other people who do like it. So don't never worry about, because some people might not like it. For some people need to see that. I always say that. You'll be surprised. You will really, really, really be surprised. You like, here I go. I always talk about Meghan and Harry. You like, what? Meghan and Harry. Well, and I was like, she made sure to make any other little girl think that, okay, I can marry a prince, right? That's the impact that she had. I can do this. I can do that because I see that this person is doing that. Wow. I always say that. Wow. You know what I mean? Like, even a girl, I always use Georgina. I love Georgina. I wish she hurry up and do another Netflix. But even that, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, I can have that. That's an impact. That's an inspiration to whatever the cause is, whatever that's going on. And I think that I'm always gonna push that agenda. You like, what? Hell yeah. hmm Because I always say, yo, the kids don't got shit to look up to. You like, what? Hell no. It's like, it's no gap to it. It's no gap. You know how many kids I see in the morning time as I'm traveling and I'm doing a whole bunch of different things? How some kids are supposed to be in school, but they be doing what they need to do, right? So you have a whole class of kids that don't understand at least the academic part. And you're like, what's the academic part? Right? Once you get to high school, you finish high school, you go about it the right way, then you can go and you can leave from out of where you're at. I always promote that for kids to go to colleges out of the state, because you can see a whole bunch of different things. You can see how big other things are bigger out of your community. You'll just have some people who are just going to be stuck in their community. You just have some people who just never left the block. You know what I mean? They just right here. You have some people who just never did that before. So I'm happy that I'm seeing, a little bit more of the tick. I always promote that. I do. I promote that kids should always be like, head of their class and a whole bunch of different things. I always promote that. For it's okay. You like, what is it okay? It's okay that you're gonna miss a party. It's okay that you're gonna miss the club. It's okay that you're gonna miss out on certain things. But later on in life, because somebody told me that, and I thought it was a myth, but it was never a myth. It's really actual facts, right? And I seen this guy. It was so powerful. You're like, why? Because some of us want to complain. You like complain about what? Complain about being successful. You like, what is it? Now it's two different. It's two different roles because I learned this out for myself. Either which is fine and dandy. People want to go about it. They want to go to school. They want to get educated like that. But then you just have some people who just want to be very successful. I told that shit to my brother. My little brother, he went to go work for a company, and he tried to take over the motherfucking company like it was his company. So I told that nigga, well, okay, well then you need to be your own boss. You just have some people who just don't want to work a 9 to 5 job. They want to be a business owner. You know what I mean? So then you have to go about it that way. But the way that the pyramid is actually ran for us to be successful. You're like, what is it? It's just unfortunately within the Caucasian world and other groups, these niggas been going to school their whole bloodline. You're like, what is it? It's only in the black race. I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't want people to